evening and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. From the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts, we bring you your Mohawks as the girls varsity team battles the host Norton Lancers. Alongside Nick Maxwell, I am Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merrick Gymnasium. The crowd has filed in, the music is at its highest level. Officials are about ready. They're pointing to each other. Your Mohawks in their white home kits going right to left on your immediate device, and the Norton Lancers in their black kits with purple trim going left to right in your media device. And we thank you for watching on our various media platforms. Thank you to those back at the studio for making this possible, and to those here in the gymnasium. It is an excellent crowd here tonight as the Norton Lancers come in with a 5-1 record, 3-1 in the Tri-Valley League. Long three-pointer from Ella Tetrald is wide, but off the Mohawks and out of bounds. Your Mohawks also only with one loss, 6-1, 4-1 in the Tri-Valley League. So top two teams in the small conference battling it out. Should be a good one, always is at the Merrick. Another long three-pointer, doesn't find anything. However, rebound to Emma Cochrane. Third bite at the apple for the visitors. Didn't get a shot clock reset there as no rim. It's going to be difficult to find numbers. Some really long hair out there. Shot by Carly McDonald is back iron and no, and the Mohawks down the other end. Kira Rice on the ball right now, feeding Molinari on the block, took it on the fly. Just off the glass and no good. Good feed and good effort there. Three-pointer back iron, no rebound to Olivia Hockman. Up the court looking for Haley Bassett, and out of play it is Olivia Hockman, Mia Molinari, Shaylin Conroy, Haley Bassett, and Kira Rice, your 4 or 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Good block by Molinari. Rebound to the Lancers, so another offensive set. Plenty of time, 12 on the shot clock. Gonna have to hoist something up here soon. And it's a long three-pointer from right in front of us for no rebound to Conroy, and Mohawks quickly up court the other way. Bassett gets it, might have been from Molinari. If I can try this again, Nick. I'm not sure I got everybody. Nick's looking back. I'll just randomly talk to you. It's okay. Reese Perry into the game. Frantic pace right here. 2 minutes in, still looking for our first points of the ball game. Good defense here by the Mohawks. That ball's going to trickle out. So turnover. So it's Conroy Rice, Haley Bassett, Olivia Hockman, and Mia Molinari, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Second time is hopefully a charm that for our listening audience. Long two-pointer from Haley Bassett is good, and we are underway on my scorebook. Mohawks drawing first blood, and it's 2-0 here. Skip past to that far corner. Ball does everything but drop in. Molinari bringing it up the court uncontested. Bassett again near that same spot. Same song, different verse. Doesn't fall this time. Defending well, keeping the Lancers on the perimeter, but Taryn Fieri knocks down a triple, so Lancers jump into the lead 3-2. Gabby Johnson and Katie Andy into the game for the Lancers. Molinari to inbound. Full court pressure by McDonald. A little too handsy there. Forcing the Mohawks to work. So McDonald committing that foul, first of the game. Guarding Rice well beyond the arc. Pass it to a cutting Molinari, and she gets it to roll around and in. So the senior Mia Molinari is etched into my scorebook. Drive and dish. Lancers hold on to it, and another well-defended set that time. Avery Tinkham in for the Lancers. Mohawks Lindsey Grattan checking in for the first time, just around that magical midway point. 4 in, 4 to go. 4-3, your Mohawks in front. Good back cut there. And Grattan will take the left-handed scoop shot from there, and she gets it to fall. Mohawks 6-3, they are doubling their pleasure. A lot of contact there. Foul charged. I don't have an 11 on the court right now. It's rare when the announcer's right, but it happens once in a while, Nick. We had it right there. So the foul charge to Lindsey Grattan. So to the line for a pair is Emma Cochrane. She can't connect on the first. Back iron, no. Second one also no good. Mohawks the rebound. So Grattan, a good drive. Shot is blocked by Cochrane. Taryn Fieri into the game for the Lancers. Trouble getting the ball in. Grattan does poke free. 3 and change here, 3:33. Grattan driving dish. Finds Bassett for 2, her third and fourth points. Mohawks to 8. Nice drive by Gabby Johnson, but just finds the back iron. Mohawks quickly back the other way. Molinari is open, but can't find her. And we'll exchange dots on my turnover column. Katie Andy with some contact there. She commits her first foul. Second on the Lancers. That will send Conroy to the line for a pair. Subs coming fast and furious for the Lancers. Ella Tetro back into the game. Mohawks will counter with their number 11, Riley Caulfield, into the game. Tried to charge her with a foul before she even hit the court. That shot is off. So 1-2 for Conroy. 9-3 Mohawks ahead. Just under 3 to go. Good motion offense there by the Lancers, and Katie Andy is good for a 2-pointer, 9-5. Shot is blocked. Grattan gets it back. 3-pointer from Rice is no good, so we rest on Dolly Parton right here. The Lancers will just loft it from 3. No good. Rebound, another 3. It is a 2, astutely pointed out by our official on that side. Very close, but a 2-pointer for McDonald, her first points out of the game. Rice can't quite handle it, but it is knocked out of bounds by the Lancers. Cochrane in for their visitors. Izzy Jewett checking in for your Mohawks for the first time alongside Haley Bassett. 2:04 to go, 22 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Bassett gets it. Mohawk two-step there, or too many step as it were. Boy, Mohawks forced to really extend the defense here. Long three-pointer, well behind the arc. Tetrault is good, so the Lancers have knocked down their second three-pointer and they jump into the lead. Nice move by Jewett. Gets the rebound to the Mohawks. Three-pointer from Rice is no good, and the Lancers will come the other way. So Lancers in the midst of a 7-0 run here. And a crazy shot by Cochrane is off the glass and good, and the Lancers extend their lead. So with 1:13 left in the quarter, Mohawks will take a timeout. It is 12-9. Players returning to the floor after a Mohawk timeout. Lancers in the middle of a 9-0 run here. A game of runs. Mohawks had a 7-0 run. Lancers have answered with a 9-0 run, and they lead 12-9 right now. Rice bringing the ball up, some full court pressure. Over to Jewett. It is Rice, Jewett, Caulfield, Bassett, and Ava Hockman. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Hockman picks up her dribble. She's going to have to pass it out quickly. Fifth turnover. So Grattan and Molinari back in for the Mohawks. So Grattan charged with that foul, her second. Under a minute in the first, another three-pointer is no good. Rebound to the Mohawks. These three-pointers create a long rebound opportunity. Lancers have been successful there. Molinari's long-distance affair is not successful. A clear run here to the basket. Left-handed bank shot is no good. Rebound to the Mohawks, and they come the other way. Frantic pace to this one, Dick. Nice move by Grattan to get by the defender. Her third and fourth points of the ball game. Breaks the run. Mohawks to 11. Ball loose, 6 seconds to go. Mohawks have numbers in the front court if they can get it. Would not have counted, and we have reached the end of the first quarter. So from Millis, at the end of our first 8-minute segment, it is Mohawks trailing the Lancers 11-12. So players onto the court, ready for the start of the second quarter. An exciting first quarter in the books. It is the Lancers with the 1-point lead. Abby Powers onto the court for the first time for your Mohawks. Sorry, Nick, I got to start this a little sooner next time. Shot is blocked and stolen back, though. It is Grattan, Powers, Ava Hockman, Haley Bassett, and Mia Molinari, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Some difficulty getting this ball in. Good crowd on hand tonight. Battle between Norton and Millis. Both teams only a single loss. Grattan thought about it. Trying to get it to Molinari. She retrieves it though. Plenty of time. 15 on the shot clock. Grattan finding the cutter. Gonna have to get something towards the hoop soon. It's a Molinari, he's forced to throw it up. So Mohawks sort of ran out of time there. Open elbow jumper for Carly McDonald, no problem. And the Lancers on the board here in the second quarter. Bratton is tied up. So Lancers aggressively seeking the ball. Rice and Conroy back into the game for your Mohawks. Lily Avakian checking in for the first time for Millis. And they will settle into a zone defense here. Gonna have to work to guard that three. They do get it into that open spot in there. Shot by Fieri is no good. Pretty clean game, only 2 fouls apiece. Bassett will take a shot from there. It's no good, but rebound a little too aggressively battled for by Avakian. She is charged with her first foul. Lancers up the court. That is the soft spot in the zone there. Three-pointer is no good. Good box out by Avakian that time. Quickly up the floor to Molinari, finds Bassett. She drives underhanded. Draws a whistle. So McDonald commits her second foul. So McDonald with 2, Grattan with 2. Bassett to the line for 2. One down, 1 to go. Lancers will make a move. Reese Perry into the game. She replaces McDonald. And the second is short and no good. But the Mohawks are on the board here in the quarter, 12-14. Long three-pointer, top of the key will rattle home for Fieri, her second 3-ball. Rice will have that one taken away. Third turnover for the Mohawks in this quarter. Oh, played by Cochran to lean in and create some space, scoring the baseline jumper. Lancers to 19. Rice's shot looked like it was blocked. Riley Caulfield into the game. Officials obviously closer than we are from our purview, but we'll make a note of that, Nick. You would think either a block or a foul. I know my audience is surprised to know I have an opinion about these things. And a Mohawk steal. Good dime to Caulfield, and she hits the lay-in. Mohawks with some pressure here. Lancers into the front court. The 3-ball this time is long. It's 3-pointers. Even when you got the box out, sometimes the rebound is passed and goes to the shooting team. Good pass and easy lay-in for the bucket is Fieri. She has 8. And the Lancers up by a touchdown, 21-14. Bassett will go the whole way. She can't get it to go. Fights for the rebound. Molinari to the table to re-enter. Johnson and Andy for the visitors. Just past that midway point. A quick game. Mohawks need a bucket here. Molinari's shot is blocked. She tries to find a pass out of the rebound. Battle for it. Mohawks do get the steal. Molinari, she'll take that one. Can't get it to go. Too hard. And the hoop and the harm for Avery Tinkham. Mohawks a little slow to get back there. Was kind of helter-skelter though, in fairness. Foul charge to Bassett. Sends Tinkham to the line for a potential three-point play. Hockman Olivia into the game for Millis. And nothing but that. Three-point play completed. Lancers to 24, 10-point bulge. Mohawks trouble scoring in this quarter. Long three-pointer. Rattles around. Lancers will chase it down. Well defended by Conroy. But Mohawks stuck on 14. Tinkham again. Norton to 26. Mohawks will need to talk it over. 2:55 to go. Timeout on the floor. Norton by 12. Second buzzer coming out of a Mohawk timeout. Trying to stem the tide here. Stay within shouting distance. Another run here. 7-0 for Norton as they have pushed their bulge to 26-14. It is Grattan, Conroy, Molinari, Jewett, and Hockman, Olivia on the court, flying for your Mohawks right now. They get it into Molinari. She can't get it to go. Mohawks with the steal. Connery with the step back three, no good. Rebound to Izzy Jewett. And she will get the layup in, so good timeout for the Mohawks. They break the run down to 10. Mismatch down low. Reese Perry gets that one to go. A lot of hands in there. Grattan easily, just nonchalantly, I won't say easily, but just such a poker face, getting it, keeping it under control and keeping possession. Jewett will get to the line. Gabby Johnson committing that foul. That's 4 on the Lancers. So Jewett using that front rim to get it to fall. Bassett back in for your Mohawks. Fieri for the Lancers. And using the back iron, friendly roll. Friendly bounce, I should say. Back iron straight up and in. But contact there, more contact there. Battled for. Mohawks ended up on the baseline there. Lucky not to get a foul call, so especially with Grattan riding with 2. Seems like a fair resolution to that exchange. Inside outside play. In an effort to stay in bounds, Jewett picked up her pivot foot. McDonald and Tetrald return for the Lancers. Bassett gets a hand to it, not enough, fighting for it, and she gets it. Just stronger on that play, and we do get a reach in this time. Cochran reaching across. But good support by both fan bases here. So Cochrane committing her first foul, 5 on Norton. Cochrane gets it to a streaking Grattan. Jewett's shot is partially blocked, and Lancers perhaps too quickly up the floor. So Lancers quickly etching turnovers 3, 4, and 5 this quarter into my scorebook, 5 apiece this quarter. I have the Lancers at 3 and Mohawks at 5 in the first quarter. So again with the whistle, Cochrane. I mean, you keep doing it till it's called, and properly called that time. Just a lot of hands there. Armbar was out. We're having a discussion about it, but Cochrane committing her second, so Lancers may have to change their approach there. 6th foul, they're at the limit. Not sure what happened there. Open player down low. Officials whistling that dead. So it seemed like we were set. I guess we weren't over there. Remains to be seen if that would have actually resulted in a bucket for the Mohawks. Grattan fighting and getting her own rebound. Molinari to Bassett. Under a minute to go in the quarter. And Grattan will go from downtown. Bing, bam, boom. And she connects from three-point land. Getting it to within a touchdown again. So +1 on that whole exchange. Tinkham into the game for Norton. Conroy back in for your Mohawks. That foul was charged to Bassett, her second. Mohawks team at 5. Pass a little too hot, Molinari comes out with it. So Lancers, who did so well protecting the ball uncharacteristically. Molinari charged with an offensive foul. I don't know if you got to get in the weight room there or what. Molinari charged with that foul. Seemed like the defender just bounced off her. Nonetheless, comes it the other way. So another whistle. Like that one was warranted, as Conroy getting her money's worth there. So she's charged with her first. Sends Cochrane to the line. So furious finish to this half. Cochrane 0 for 3. Rice and Bassett into the game for your Mohawks. Perry in for Norton. Gabby Johnson waiting at the table. See if Cochrane can knock this one down. It would be her 5th point, and it is. So Lancers to 29. Good spot for a substitution too, as the Lancers can go full court on the inbounds. 10 seconds to go. See if the Mohawks can manufacture something here. Grattan turns, shakes her defender, tries to find a cutter, and that is how the half will end. So the halftime buzzer sounds. So from Millis, our score, the Norton Lancers 29, your Mohawks 21. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. About to begin the second half here from Millis. Good first half of action that finds the visiting Norton Lancers with a 29-21 lead. Alongside Nick Maxwell, I am Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merrick Gymnasium. Feel like we're yelling over the Bigfoot here, Nick, so may have to bump up the volume on the monologue there. Mohawks, 6 turnovers that second quarter. Managed to rally 5-0 run towards the end of that quarter. Celebrity sighting Eric Mundy and Caroline Mundy in the stands for this evening's contest. We'll switch over to the cyan pen from the first half magenta, and I know that is important to those of you at home, and we are underway with the second half. Mohawks 4 of 6 from the foul line that first half, 2 of 5 from the Lancers. Entry past Molinari, able to disrupt it just enough. But Carly McDonald gets the rebound and puts it back up. So it is the Lancers that strike first and strike quickly. It is Rice, Conroy, Molinari, Bassett, and Hockman, Olivia, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court. Good take by Olivia Hockman, and she gets the left-handed bucket to go. Nice answer from the Mohawks. Lindsey Gratton. A lot of contact there. Mohawks avoiding a foul. Lindsey Gratton with 7, Jewett with 4, and Haley Bassett with 5. Lancers Fieri with 8, McDonald with 4. Cochran and Tinkham with 5 apiece. Good feed inside. See if we can close this out here, Nick. Carly McDonald and Emma Cochran, 2 fouls for the Norton Lancers. Haley Bassett and Lindsey Gratton with 2 for your Mohawks. 11 turnovers at half for the Mohawks and 9 for the Lancers. That puts a bow on the first half. Emma Cochran committing her 3rd foul. Hockman had good position down low, just couldn't get it up initially. Drew some contact and is at the line. See if she can drop the second one down, and she can. Here's Fieri with 2 3-pointers. 6 of her 8 points in that first half. Lancers lots of 3-pointers, and unfortunate situation there. Bassett ended up on the top of the defender. May have lucked out and got a timeout called before the foul, and I believe we did. So break there, as it would have been Bassett's 3rd, so timeout on the floor. Mohawks down by 7. So players coming out onto the court after a timeout, which was granted to the Lancers, their first, so no foul on the play. Good piece of officiating there by our gentlemen in stripes. But ball to the Lancers, 6:40 left in this 3rd quarter. Mohawks can't get the handle on that. They finally do. Hockman surrounded by several. Handoff to Rice. Her drive is closed off, but she'll try her luck from 3-point range, and it's no good. So 1 and done for the Mohawks. And the Lancers answer with Tetrao dropping down a triple. Pushes the lead back to 10. It's hovered between 7 and 10. Mohawks have struggled to get much closer than that. 3-pointer is no good. Hockman hustling for it, able to keep it in, but to the Lancers. Momentum definitely on the side of the visitors. Cochran drawing contact. She was able to get right past her defender and into a dangerous spot. So this time Bassett is charged with her 3rd. Cochran is good from the charity stripe. Gratton and Hockman to come Ava into the game for your Mohawks. So 1 of 4 from the first half. Cochran knocks both down here. Pushes the Lancers to 36. It's a dozen. Molinari will drive. That's her lane. Katie Andy committing that foul. Her second, team second. Caulfield into the game. Mohawks perhaps searching for a combination that can get some points. Molinari way outside. Finding nothing. Streaking down the court are the Lancers. A lot of contact there, judged to be a block. They've been letting them play for the most part down that end, and the Lancers will benefit from that as Tetrault knocks down her second triple of the quarter. So Tetrault has 9, 39 for the visitors, 24 for your Mohawks. Timeout on the floor. So second buzzer after the Mohawks' third timeout. 4:53 left in this second quarter. 8-0 run right now for the Lancers. They've stretched this to 15. Hope my math is right, Nick. We'll just let it be there. Molinari with the drive off the glass, too hard, no good. Just can't seem to find it. Two players coming together, well handled by the officials there. McDonald with a 2. Officials over to the Norton bench just to kind of explain what happened there. 10-0 run. Players just sort of came together. Was definitely some screaming from the bench here, so officials just trying to quell that a little bit, and that's fair. Izzy Jewett into the game. That's my man JK right there, just managing the game. Jewett, Grattan can't connect, and the Lancers come out of the scrum. Disrupted just enough. Mohawks need a basket. Too hard off the glass. Caulfield coming through and gets it out top. And the Mohawks will take a timeout. So 3:55 left. So players coming out onto the court after a timeout. It is Caulfield, it is Rice, it is Grattan. Bassett and Ava Hockman, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. Baseline inbounds for your Mohawks. And we are back to pseudo live action. Grattan, nice crossover, looks to dish it. Jewett did chase it down, and Grattan will knock it down. So she has 10. Mohawks breaking a 10-0 run there. So Lancers, after softening things up in the first half with several three-pointers, have been driving with impunity this quarter. Foul charged to Hockman, her first, team second. And that is Tinkham to the line for a pair. First one is no good. Perry into the game for the Lancers. And Tinkham will drop that second one down. Molinari back for your Mohawks. Molinari gets the give and go. Shot is blocked. Players tangled up and foul charge to Molinari. She helps up the defender. She's charged with her second. Frustrating night so far for the Miller senior. So Groton whistled for too much contact there. They've called that both ways. So Groton charged with her third. Holds her ground that time. And Groton with the steal. And with the kiss and it drops down. Groton having a day, 12 points. Three-pointer from the Lancers is no good. Good box out there, so whistle's coming fast and furious, keeping this one under wraps. Perry committing that foul. So 3 on the Lancers, 4 on the Mohawks, 1 on Perry. Bassett will bring it up. Across the timeline, Molinari will try her luck from 3 and she will hit. So Mia Molinari from three-point land. Mohawks on a little burst, and the Lancers will take a quick timeout. So that timeout taken with 2:25 to go. Mohawks a 5-0 burst. Molinari from the wing, a three-pointer. Closing it to 10. This is about where it's been, between 7 and 10. See if the Mohawks can hold here. It is Molinari, Groton, Jewett, Rice, and Bassett, your 5. Mohawks on the court. Shot is blocked, but ends up off the Lancers. And it's possible to get a hand on it and still have the follow-through go out of bounds off the shooter. We've seen that in the first half, Nick, so officials consistent. Molinari with the drive, drawing some contact. Perhaps heating up here. She'll get to the line for a pair. So Katie Andy commits her third. 4th on the team. Molinari drops the first from the charity stripe. That one looks long, but back iron and rattles around and drops through. So a friendly home bounce there. Home crowd rising here. If that's on Groton, that'll be her 4th. She definitely had her hand in the cookie jar there. Foul is charged to Groton, while she has been white hot. So 12 points right now walking off the court. I missed the sub, sorry about that, friends. Abby Powers, it looks like, is into the game now. She takes a swipe at it. A little too much contact, and she is pushed back. So Cochran pushing back there. Tension's running a little high. Certainly was warranted for a foul, a double foul. Have to roll that back, Nick. Way more contact than should be allowable to be managed. We settle on Abby Powers, charged with her first, 6 on the Mohawks. Our friends in the stripes will keep an eye on that. Three-pointer is no good. I'm not wise enough to know what is or isn't a foul on the shooter's space, Nick. So we'll just let that one ride into the sunset. More importantly, Mohawk ball into Molinari on the block, left and right. Well defended by Andy, and alternate possession to your Mohawks. Just the first turnover against Millis. Only one on Norton this quarter, very cleanly. And yet another fast-paced quarter. That could be trouble. Molinari can pick that up. Andy touching that with a foot on the boundary line. Another astute and sharp call by our officials. Molinari throwing it out of bounds. Announcers curse after saying there haven't been a lot of turnovers. Hard screen to the Andy converting the bucket after we had an offensive foul charged at that end in the first half. No whistle forthcoming that time. So perhaps the first deviation in how things have been called here. Molinari for two. So Power is going right to work, forced to guard the point guard there. She's charged with her second 17th foul, so 1-and-1 situation. Cochran to the line. And unfortunately, she has been perfect in this second half from there. So Olivia Hockman into the game for your Mohawks. So Cochran 1 of 4 in the first, 3 of 3 in the second. Perhaps this will even it out, get us down to 500, and it does not. We tried, Nick, tried the announcer's curse. The lead, as we've said, back to 10. Defenses on both sides have been very physical, and that's been a foul. So Andy commits her fourth foul. She's to the bench. Perry into the game. 15th foul on the Lancers. Under a minute to go. In fact, shot clock off here. Tell you what, Nick, you look away for a second and players are flopping on the ground. So Bassett charged with her fourth. Nick is shaking his head. I don't think he saw it either, but the officials did spot it. So it's the Lancers who can settle for the last shot if they want, but three-pointer is lofted up early, 14 to go. Rice with a bit of a lane. Up and under, hoop in the harm. Count the basket. So Rice with her first points of the game. Comes at a great time. Arm definitely came down and got the arm on that one. Foul committed by Perry, her second. And Rice makes it a three-point situation. Mohawks not going away here. Not sure why the Mohawks are fouling there. With 6 seconds and the full length of the court to go and over the limit. Caulfield charged with her first foul, so we have an entire quarter to go. So Lancers will be shooting 2 every whistle for the rest of not only this quarter, but the 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. So Cochran 5 for 5 from the line this half. And she makes it 6. So another stoppage. This is the second time we've had a stoppage when the Mohawks have been streaking down the court. So unlucky. Scorer's table didn't get the horn there on the shooter. So Lancers catching a break there. Grattan gets into the front court. Drive and dish, good if it goes, doesn't fall, so that's how this quarter will end. So 3 quarters in the books. 8 minutes to go here from Millis. It is the visitors 48-39. Players coming out to the floor for the start of the 4th quarter. It is the Lancers with a 48-39 lead. Mohawks at the limit for double bonus, 9 fouls, so 2 shots the rest of the way. 3-pointer from the corners, front iron no. Mohawks with the rebound. Streaking up the court is Hockman, and she absorbs the contact. Count the basket. Carly McDonald committing her 3rd, team 7th. The basket is good. Hockman her 4th and 5th points. Chance for the traditional 3-point play. And it rattles out. Way too much contact down there. It's the second player that's sort of gone to ground after running into Molinari. She's charged with her 3rd, team 10th, so we begin the parade to the line, Nick. It is Olivia Hockman, Molinari, Rice, Conroy, and Caulfield, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. So Lancers have been hot from the line. If I could just get that bob to turn to the side. I believe that's Fieri at the line. And she drops them both down. So Mohawks had it to 7, back to 9. Molinari from 3, way off. Very clean 3rd quarter. Lancers only 1 turnover, Mohawks only 2, but a lot of fouls as the pace picking up here. I have Bassett and Grattan with 4 on the Mohawks. Andy with 4 for the Lancers. Trying to find Molinari inside. Ball turns over. And Tinkham scores at the other end. Mohawk faithful expressing their displeasure. Conroy charged with her 2nd. Hard to tell from this angle. Charge. Charge block always the toughest to determine. A lot of contact there. So Lancers bulge back to 11. So some contact there. Rice quickly to the sideline. Hopefully she's okay. Bassett will check in as well as Grattan. Like they're looking at her finger. Hopefully she's okay. Mohawks had the ball, I believe. Had rebounded there. So the game continues while Rice gets worked on. Groton gets that up over the defender. Lancers, strong rebound by Andy among several. Groton will have to be careful with 4. Bassett as well. Back cut. Mohawks hold serve. Need a bucket and a stop. A long journey begins with a first step. Groton to Molinari on the block. A lot of contact there and a foul. So Lancers are over the limit, though that is a 2-shot foul. Fieri, one of the few with none, so she joins the foul parade. That is her first. Team 8th. And Molinari is true from the charity stripe. Makes a 5-0 run, and the second is also good, nothing but net. She's got 4 points from the foul line. Groton again has to be careful there. Three-pointer from Fieri is good. So every time the Mohawks get close, it's the Lancers that drop a 3. It's not a travel. A lot of referees to our left here, Nick. Mohawks survive the trip and a foul, reach-in foul. I mean, it's at the point in the game where you've got to be careful when you're reaching in, and that if that is on Cochran, that is her 4th, and it is, so she has 4, Andy has 4. Lancers to 9, Conroy to the line for a 1-and-1, our last 1-and-1. Abby Powers back in for the Mohawks. Coach recognizing that lots of whistles are being called here. Conroy knocks down the first. She'll earn a second. Coach Fallon, good sub there. A little offense, defense, perhaps. Second no good, Molinari knocks that out of play. So Conroy 1 of 2 in both halves, so she 2 of 4. Mohawks to 44, lead is 12. And Cochran getting into position and scoring and absorbing the contact. She now has 13, foul charge to Abby Powers, her 3rd. Tough ask for her. Doing her best out there. Cochran misses her first miss this half. Molinari around the defender, and the reverse is good, using the backboard. So Cochran, now 1 of 7 this half, and while I'm looking at my score sheet, we have a whistle for a timeout. Mohawks using their last timeout. They trail by 12. Second buzzer after the Mohawks' final timeout. It is Groton, it is Olivia Hockman, it is Bassett, it is Conroy, and it is Molinari. Your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. 4:55 to go. Bassett has to hold her ground with 4. She gets that rebound. Tries to find a streaking Groton. She'll take it on her own, and she will bank it home. Groton with 14. Once again, we're down, the lead is 10. Well defended, disrupted, and stolen. Groton partying of the seas here, driving dish, Bassett left partially open, and she hits. Mohawks 8, 58-50. And the Lancers will call a quick timeout, 4:03 to go. Never a dull moment at the Marek. Back to pseudo live action, just to that midway point. 4 minutes to go, 4 to go in this fourth quarter. Mohawks down by 8 now in the midst of a 6-0 run. Lancers trying to answer. Well defended by Hockman there. Groton with 4, guarding. Shot clock under 10. Oh, never hit the back, never hit the rim. Mohawks will take over though. Molinari left open and she lays it in. Mohawks down by 6. Shot by Cochran is no good, 1 and done. Groton driving, looking, finding Molinari top of the key. Her shot from 3, back iron no. This place would have erupted. Student section is on their feet. Standing room only over there. That would have certainly brought the house down, but by the wayside, have to defend. Ella Tetrald with a 3-pointer, her 3rd 3-pointer this half. And just like that, the lead back to 9. If that whistle's on Cochran, that's her 5th. That's her 5th foul. So Cochran caught with her hands in the cookie jar. She is done. So she has been disqualified from this one. So 2:25 to go. We'll have a timeout on the floor. 6. So Cochran with 13 points. Trying to count as fast as I can here, Nick. Cochran in her 13 points to the sideline, so she's primary ball handler as well. So with 2:25 to go, I mean, it was bound to happen to someone just needlessly reaching from the elbow area, sending Groton to the line. Her first time there, but she will have 2 chances from the charity stripe. First is no good. She has 14 by my scorecard. And that one is good to go. Make it 15. Mohawks to 53. Quick and open shot by Carly McDonald, her 10th points. Groton quickly up the floor, can't get it to go. Rebound to the Lancers. They would be wise to take some time here. 2 minutes to go. Mohawks need a stop. Hard to foul now with each whistle resulting in 2 foul shots, but we definitely can't allow that to happen. Gabby Johnson, her first bucket of the game. Hockman can't get it to fall. Again, the officials in the stands to my left. Very exuberant. Molinari charged with her 4th. Mohawks did well to get the clock stopped, but 1:41. McDonald to the line. And she'll use the front iron to get that to rattle home. Lancers on Route 66. Mohawks, no timeouts left. And McDonald gets them both. Mohawks had it to within 8. Grattan with the driving dish. Hook shot from Conroy, no look. Off the glass and good. So Mohawks not going quietly tonight. 1:24 to go. Timeout by the Lancers. 12 players onto the court. 1:24 to go. It's Grattan, Molinari, Ava Hockman, Bassett, Conroy, and Grattan. Your 5 Mohawks on the court. Molinari has 4, so I need someone to foul here. A lot of time going off the clock. Three-pointer is no good, so Mohawks survive the points but lose almost 30 seconds there. Three-pointer looked good from this angle, is no good by Ava Hockman. We're under a minute, so that might be it. And Coach Fallon has indicated he's calling off the Dogs. Mohawks got it to within 8 a couple of times this quarter. Just couldn't get any closer than that. Lancers just too good when it counted. And strong from the foul line and three-point range as well. Excellent contest. Always a hot night here at the Marek. Lancers will get that rebound, kept in by Bassett. And Grattan tried to find Molinari, and the connection is not there. So 6.8 to go as a formality here. Good effort by the Mohawks. 15 points from Lindsey Grattan, but it wasn't enough. Lancers too much on this night. Great crowd from both sides on hand. They applaud both teams. And there is the buzzer to sound the final action in this matchup today. So Mohawks did their best, came close a few times, but they end up falling in defeat to the Lancers. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics, where the visiting Norton Lancers have walked away from the Marek here with a 67-55 victory. Thank you to all the fine men and women back in the studio for making this possible. Thank you to the administrators here for allowing us to be here. Thank you to you, the fans, for watching us on all our media platforms. Alongside of Nick Maxwell, I'm Doug Coots. Thank you and good night.